5:51 right now. Alzheimer's and dementia are devastating for the person, their family, and their friends, but avoiding three things may help prevent the disease. So here to tell us a little bit more is Dr. Jay Sordean of the Redwood Clinic. Thanks for coming in this morning.
Ronald Reagan, Margaret Thatcher, and Nelson Mandela all are famous people who've had Alzheimer's. And 1 in 8 Americans has Alzheimer's. Most doctors think that dementia is just a natural aging process, but actually there are certain things that people can do to avoid Alzheimer's. Number one, I call the John Belushi. He was a comedian, obese, but obesity is not a laughing matter. The more fat you have in your body, the lower your brain mass, so the more obesity, the more your brain cells diminish. Okay. Number two, we call the Prince Charles, because it has to do with teeth. And so individuals' teeth, if you get inflammation and infection, it will go into the sinuses and eventually rot the brain. Not a good thing, so take care of your teeth. Very important. And number three, we call the Three Stooges. The Three Stooges used to hit each other and fall down and on, and they would trivialize these kind of injuries, but actually they accumulate over time. We've all heard of chronic traumatic encephalopathy that a lot of athletes and all get, and eventually that can lead to dementia, and it can lead to depression and sometimes suicide. So you want to avoid these damaging blows to the head, as well as taking care of those with things like acupuncture and neurologic relief center technique.
Okay, so there are things that you can do locally, so we need to go to the dentist.
That's right.
And you said acupuncture and things. Talk to us about some of the signs, the first signs of dementia.
Sure. Well, one of the first signs is like forgetting the names of your pet or other people around you. So I have what's called Dr. J's brain formula. It's not a product, but it's actually a mnemonic. So a pneumatic, which is B stands for blood circulation. You have to make sure you keep your blood circulating to your brain properly. R stands for removing toxins, such as heavy metals and other things in the body that degenerate the nervous system. A stands for avoiding sugar. Many people don't realize it, but Alzheimer's is called type 3 diabetes because it's associated with too much blood sugar. I is inflammation and infection. We want to reduce those to keep the brain from degenerating. And N stands for names. It's really important to practice remembering people's names when you first meet them, because it uses all different parts of the brain, different associative areas, and so that keeps the brain wide awake.
Okay, something that we all need to do. Some very good advice this morning, things to keep in mind because it is a very devastating thing for families.
Absolutely, it is.